Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. So today we're going to get into a Capricorn reading and changing my channel around a little bit. I'm doing readings, tapping into readings that that come to me for that day. So today is January 9th. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days, and this is a connection outlook for Capricorn. So if you have Capricorn in your chart anywhere, perhaps Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, rising, anywhere in your chart that you may have Capricorn, you may connect with this reading, right? And of course, this could also be for those of you cross-watching. So right now, let's go ahead and get right into it. This is the connection reading for the next 7 days that someone that you have, right? It's a connection, a relationship that you have with someone in your life. And we're going to see how that's going to play out over the next 7 days. One more shuffle for my lovely Capricorns. All right, your person is coming out as strength, and you are coming out this next 7 days as High Priestess. They see you as a Five of Pentacles. You see them as a Four of Swords. They desire the Page, and you desire the Hanged Man. And what needs to happen here for them? Six of Wands for you. Ace of Pentacles. All right, guys. Capricorn energy. So let's see what it's at the bottom of the deck. We have Seven of Pentacles energy, all right? So Seven of Pentacles is really about reevaluating your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, your expectations of what you want, you know, for your life. Let's put this over here, all right? I'll have this right here for now. So, lovely Capricorn, I'm going to move this down a little bit. I'm going to be pulling other cards as well, but let's get right into it. How you guys are coming into this next 7-day period. How do you see each other? Strength and High Priestess. So your person is coming in as the Strength card, right? So this is Major Arcana 8. Right now, this is a real boundary time for them, right? Testing the boundaries of their strength. They're coming in this week having to deal with a lot of internal turmoil, right? Emotions, passions are running very high. Oftentimes, 8 Major Arcana can come in when you are being kind of pushed to your limit in some way, when you're being pushed to the boundaries of sort of your fortitude emotionally, right? Oftentimes, strength is about containing those passions within ourselves and still being able to make the right decisions for ourselves, right? Not allowing the lion to choose our path, sort of knee-jerk reacting. So this is going to be a real kind of not so much a testing, but a building of strength for your person coming in this week. And that's the energy that they're bringing. It's very fiery energy. And strength, of course, is the card for Leo in the tarot. But that doesn't really necessarily mean that you're dealing with the Leo Capricorn. Now, you're coming into the week with High Priestess. So this is a real, you know, High Priestess is an interesting card. This is a real period. Oftentimes, she can denote a high degree, of course, what we associate with the High Priestess, high degree of intuition, a sixth sense coming in. But the High Priestess is much deeper than just the card for intuition. She talks to kind of a secret knowledge that comes in, right? She's the holder of secret knowledge, right? That's why she has the Torah on her lap there, the early Torah being the early books of the old Bible, the Judaic Bible. And so we're talking about secrets, the secrets, right, of life, the lessons that we learn. And oftentimes the High Priestess, she really doesn't give us very much. She doesn't show us anything, right? She's very sort of almost stoic in a lot of ways in terms of not really helping you with any kind of added information. And the reason why is that it really points to the need for you to turn within and to rely on your own sense of perception and intuition to sort of glean the lessons that you need to learn, because oftentimes learning lessons are very personal, and there's a degree of responsibility and self-awareness that is there. And so this is individual for everyone. There is no one lesson, there is no one secret, and that kind of speaks to the nature of why the path is considered hidden from us, is something that each of us have to find for ourselves, because each and of ourselves, for each of us, in and of ourselves, that lesson that we learn is specific to us. And so there is no one else who can learn it but you. And that has a lot to do with the secrets that she holds. And so for you, you're really coming into a very personal period this week in connection, especially with this person, in terms of you kind of really Having to kind of face up to your own knowledge, your own intuitive sort of senses, what they're telling you, what you know to be true, what you know to be true about yourself, and what this deeper lesson is here for you to learn. It's a very specific, personal time for you, Capricorn. Now, how do you guys see each other this 7-day period? Remember, this is just a 7-day snapshot, right? So your person is seeing you as 5 of Pentacles, you're seeing as 4 of Swords. So again, this is really interesting because here we're talking about your person really seeing you struggling, coming back from a struggle. 5 of Pentacles is all about power struggle, right? 5 is the number for power struggle in the tarot. And specifically 5 of Pentacles talks about having to rebuild after losing a power struggle with someone, having to sort of regain, having to sort of like, you know, and also part of this power struggle, it's a loss, right? Oftentimes 5 of Pentacles comes after a loss, after sort of a power struggle that you've lost with someone where you've been sort of ousted, or where you've gotten where you've now had to sort of leave the comfort of that union and rebuild yourself. Oftentimes this can come on the heels of a job change, or even a marriage, right? Like a divorce or a separation or something like that, where this power union is split or is divided or sort of crumbled, right? It's sort of dissolved, and now you are left sort of picking up the pieces again. But 5 of Pentacles is very much a 2 steps backward, 5 steps forward card, because yes, it's having to sort of really physically rebuild yourself. Sometimes this can be with health as well. It doesn't only have to be monetarily, but you always build yourself back to a much better place than you were before. And your opportunities are much more sort of varied. Your opportunities have increased and exponentially based because you have left this really difficult power struggle behind. It's a hard period, but it's a period of building. Your person is seeing you going through this week. So a lot of this week with this High Priestess energy and having to really tap into your own sort of like life lessons and experiences are having to do with you having to sort of rebuild yourself, right? Hope this is focusing properly. Let's make sure. All right, there we go. Now, you're seeing your person as a 4 of Swords. So you're seeing them as being very, very sort of, I want to say, cagey this week, right? So this week you're feeling a sense of caginess from them. You're feeling like they're really being calculating, right? Something's on their mind. They have a plan, right? There's something going on here. 4 of Swords is really about, oftentimes it is the card for truce. And it's in the Thoth decks, it's often called the card for truth, and it is really a period of sort of going back to your corner and doubling down on your own stability before making a move or making another decision. Oftentimes people who are, you know, in a 4 of Swords kind of energy are being very, very sort of self-reflective. They're really thinking about the next step. It is the card for, you know, like I say, truce, pulling back, resting, and then moving forward from a position of power. And so you're seeing your person really pull back this week. I think you're seeing them be much more reserved, and that's interesting because they are coming in with this Strength card, which means that deep down inside they are rumbling and boiling with a lot of passion and emotion. But on the surface, I want to say they're definitely coming across to you as someone who's really kind of being reserved this week. Now, what do you guys both desire for your person? Again, Page of Wands. They're really desiring some action, some fire. They really want to have a spark in their life. They want to follow a new sort of, you know, path, perhaps even an ideal. They may even be beginning to have a spark of vision. Now, with regard to this relationship, right? Page of Wands is what your person desires. So what I want to say is that they really desire a new spark of passion here with you. They want a new path with you. They want to explore a new sort of adventure with you, but one that it almost is a new passion. It could be. Now, it could be very much so that you guys are endeavoring or engaging in with this person, if you're resonating with this reading, Capricorn, that your person may be very artistic, they may be very creative, and there may be something that you both share like that. There may be an art. You may be both painters or musicians or what have you, but there is some kind of, I want to say, unifying artistic endeavor that for your person, they really want you and them to sort of follow, right? And I think they believe that this is the seed of sort of a new adventure, and certainly maybe even a new way of seeing the world, a new way of living. That's all very Page of Wands energy. Page of Wands is also the card for overcoming fear. And so your person is really desiring for you and for them to sort of go past the period of fear. So there may have been some fear, some trepidation associated with this connection. It may be fear of some financial struggles that you're having to deal with. There may have been some fears here about just the way you guys can move forward together. There's a lot of emotion here, remember? And so your person wants to overcome that. You may be dealing with somebody who's also extremely sensitive, Capricorn. Very, very passionate, as I said from the very beginning, but also very sensitive. And in that way, they're wanting for themselves in this relationship to sort of get past whatever stumbling blocks of fear or anxiety there may be. Now for you, Capricorn, you're desiring Hanged Man, and Hanged Man, oftentimes people talk about Hanged Man, interpret Hanged Man as being stuck energy, not being able to move. Really, the Hanged Man is able to move whenever he so desires. He's not stuck at all. You know, you can see the way he's hanging there. It's very sort of relaxed, right? And so the point of the matter with the Hanged Man is a desire for inspiration. Remember 2 and 12, right? So it's interesting that the High Priestess, which is first major arcana 2, and the Hanged Man, which is the 12, they both kind of speak to a duality, right? A duality of knowing and not knowing, of moving and remaining static. Neither of them give you any sort of information. They don't tell you what to do next or what the next step is. It's very much an awareness, right? And so with High Priestess, it's that awareness of our deeper intuitional messages coming in. With the Hanged Man, we talk about an awareness of inspiration coming in from without, right? So for High Priestess, it comes from within. With the Hanged Man, it comes from without. Excuse me, it's my little ashtray. So from the Hanged Man, it's coming from without, and so it's a moving of where you've been, right? So Hanged Man energy, oftentimes you can see the halo of enlightenment around his head there, and it talks about the fact that up until now, usually it seems like you probably have been very happy to sort of keep status quo, not to move very much, not to make much effort. Why make the effort? You are really, in a word, uninspired. When inspiration comes in, it really juices you up and energizes you to now move forward and to take action and to begin to sort of move away from this kind of lazy attitude that the Hanged Man has had pre-enlightenment. And so for you, Capricorn, there's a deep desire for inspiration to come in, right? It feels almost as though you've been used to a certain way of living, right, or of interacting in this relationship, and this is pertaining to the relationship with this person, right, and it's been kind of very sort of like acceptable, right, we just accept we're here, we don't really have to make much effort or work hard or work further, you know, it's all kind of like chugging along, but yet it's not enough. So in a lot of ways, you both are desiring the same thing. Your person is desiring to overcome that fear, to follow a new adventure with you, and you are desiring very much a sense of adventure and inspiration to come in so that you can feel like and desire like you want to do more than just hang around, right? And so you both are really wanting some excitement to come in and something fresh and new to come in. What needs to happen? Six of Wands. Well, there is a Six of Wands is just taking a moment really to bask in victory, right? The Six of Wands is a card sort of for public and public victory, a public sense of comeuppance, good karma coming in, feeling deserved, right? Feeling like what's coming is deserved. And not only that, it's a public victory. So Six of Wands, you can see there, you can always see that the horse there is like looking back at him, the people are looking at him, right? It's all about a public victory. And so this is very much a feeling of like, being vindicated, right? In a lot of ways, Six of Wands is the card for vindication, especially when you have been striving towards something and arguing and battling. Remember, the card before the Six of Wands is the Five of Wands, which is the power struggle card for bickering and trying to see who is on top. And with Six of Wands, we have that culminating into this victory, but a public victory and a vindication, like I said. And so for you, for your person, they really need to feel vindicated in a lot of the things they've either said to you or some of the things that they've tried to actuate or activate in this connection that now it's almost as if they're saying, look, you know, I was right. You know, there's a feeling of vindication and acceptance. Can also be that you guys are now only just like beginning new. Okay, for those of you where this connection is new, it could be that your person really desires you to make that public show of connection and affection so they can in turn have this kind of victory. And this really talks to me, feels to me and talks to me about a sense of self-esteem and confidence. So for your person, they really need to feel confident with you. And feel like, you know, almost like I say, almost a sense of vindication. Not quite justice, but a sense of vindication. For you, Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, a new work endeavor. When we have Seven of Pentacles at the bottom here, desire to sort of really see if all of the work you've put in has been worth it, then we are talking about, I do feel like there has been a component of your work or your business or how you make your money that has been really having an impact on this connection. And part of it has been an ability to be inspired by the work that you do. And so this has also almost had a knock-on effect on both of you. I almost wonder if you both are kind of now seeking a new path or a new work path that is more to do with who you really are and gives you that satisfaction. Remember here, this desire for a new adventure, a new sense of passion and inspiration for you also. And then we have Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So for you, Capricorn, there's a new opportunity in the material world, in the area of work, of business, of making money, of manifesting materially, whether it be a art project or a concept, whatever, but manifesting in the very 3D grounded material world, and an opportunity coming through for you to work. Capricorns, you love to work, and you certainly love an opportunity in work or in an area where you operate that gives you a chance to really shine and put all of your hard work to the grindstone. And so for you, what really needs to happen is a really good opportunity in work. But really, Ace of Pentacles isn't so much that an opportunity needs to come in, but you need to really recognize an opportunity. So there is a golden opportunity in your life, Capricorn, right now. I believe that is around you and around this connection that is just the right opportunity for you, but you only need to kind of recognize it. And this is also going to help you guys to sort of move forward with that Page of Wands and the Hanged Man. So that, my darlings, is your reading with this connection. I'm just going to pull some oracles of lightness and dark to see what kind of energies are impacting this connection this week. This next 7-day period. Show me what's going on with Capricorn and this person. Show me. Spirit of the snowflake, spirit of the giraffe, and spirit of the lighthouse. So the snowflake is the spirit of special, irreplaceable, one-of-a-kind energy coming in. So there is definitely a special inspiration, I think, that is coming in for you and this connection this week. Again, these are just spirits of energies that may be impacting this relationship. Spirit of the giraffe, which is really having kind of an advantage point, right? And I want to say that that speaks to the High Priestess, because to a certain degree, intuition is the advantage point of your wisdom and your experience and the feeling that is connected with it, so that your intuition is then actuated. So again, perception, foresight, advantage, intuition, spirit of the lighthouse. So a return, a belonging, or a guiding light. Again, it is a spirit of being called back to where you both should be. So there is definitely a feeling of return here. For some of you, it could be a returning to where you once were with that Five of Pentacles, or returning to a place or an environment of abundance and excitement in what you're doing. In any case, these are going to impact you different ways for different people, so we shall see. And let's go ahead and pull an animal spirit for this reading as well. I'm very curious. Let's move these over a little bit. And what animal spirit might be impacting this, because Again, I'm not doing readings for all 12 signs, so I won't be doing this reading for all 12 signs. I will be just concentrating on the readings that come to me that day. So whatever readings I put out today, if they resonate for you, if they apply to you, great. So just please do check back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you like my readings. And so that way you'll get notified whenever I upload another reading. And as I'm not doing readings for all the same readings for all the 12 signs, you know, one day there may not be any readings for you. Another day there may be a reading that is exactly what you've been looking for. So that's how I'll be doing it from now on. I just decided to work that way on my channel. All right, the two animal spirits we have is the lamb and the hawk. Well, there you have it. The lamb is the creation of something new. The lamb represents really earthly manifestation of something new. The lamb can represent a child. It can also represent a new creative endeavor that is just now being brought into the material world of existence. Lambs need to be protected. They need to be nurtured. And just like a child, a baby, or even if it is a new path in a relationship or a new creative endeavor or a new work endeavor, it is something that needs to, as the lamb tells you, to be protected, to be nurtured, to be sort of given all of the love and strong protection and sort of guidance that it needs. So the lamb is absolutely the animal spirit for something being fresh, newborn out of creation. The hawk, again, perspective, seeing from a higher point of view, seeing all of the moving parts of an issue. The hawk is also the emissary of the fates. So in a lot of ways, the hawk can bring messages. The hawk brings insight. The hawk brings knowledge. But more than anything, air energy, earth energy for the lamb, the hawk brings perception, brings insight, brings understandings, brings new ways of looking at things, brings I want to say, more than anything, a perspective on what is going on that will help you to make the right decisions moving forward. All right, guys, this is it. This is your reading, Capricorn, for January 9th. 2 to 16th, next 7 days, and do check back. Like, subscribe, like I said, hit that notification so you can be notified of all my readings as I upload them. And given any given day, from one day to the next, the reading may be here for you. And again, it may not be here for you that day, may be here for you the next day. So do please check back. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for checking out Bow and Arrow Tarot. I shall see you at the next reading. Bye-bye.